Welcome to Changing the Narrative with Red.
and Stace.
And we're here to share our lives and our journey in South Africa. Thank y'all so much for your support. I know we have not been on in a while, haven't been live in a while. I know you missed us, but we're here.
I know they missed us.
How could they not?
You might miss me, not you.
I don't believe that.
Okay, continue on.
Are you sure it's the right one? Like, literally, no one's on.
Give it a second, yo. Rome wasn't built overnight.
Okay. Um, so we have
That's it. That's you gonna that's it.
thank y'all so much for your support. Oh, we have one person on. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for your support. We're at what 2,100
Uh-huh.
subscribers right now. So if you're watching this, make sure that you like, subscribe, make sure that you share this video. And if you've been here for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do it. It's free and it automatically makes you a premium member. And as soon as you hit that subscribe button, our love is just gonna come pouring through the button into your life.
Well, you could be extra. Anyway, today, guys, this is gonna be a very, very, very good podcast. We're gonna have the whole crew of the reality show. Everybody not might not be on at one time, but I hope they are. So we're just waiting for the guys to come through now, and we're gonna have a really good time, a bunch of laughs. Y'all know how we get down. You know. So with that being said, we're just waiting for the guys to come on and say hello to the people in the chats. Hello Ruben, hello Deborah, hello how you pronounce that? Roddy? Yeah, I think that's right.
Right?
Uh, uh,
My bad.
SJ. Boy, good health is hard to find, y'all. Good
I'm
health.
sorry.
Hold on, we got a guess. Let's see who this guest is.
No, that's me. Don't
That's
add
you.
me.
Oh, okay. See, so um, yeah. So just to give y'all a little backstory, us, Assad, who cut that down?
I can't turn it down.
Oh, us, Assad, Great Red, Khalees, the newest part of the family, Carla and Doc. We all got together and we're gonna do a reality show in South Africa, y'all. And it's gonna be called South Africans,
South African American.
South African Americans. So we really, really excited about this. We already started talking to people to help us get this together, get the ball rolling. We're doing the paperwork aspect of it. What's up,
Hey,
Jay?
Jay.
So yeah, we excited. And actually, y'all, Jay gonna be in the podcast with us too a little bit. So we really excited
Don't
about
you
this.
mean
And yes, I meant reality show. I'm sorry. In the reality show, Jay gonna be a part of that also. Hi, Don. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on right now. And like I said, Red, hit them up on the chat and tell them come on in. I'm surprised Red ain't on yet. But
Ronnie said Ronnie hit thumbs up, so I think he's gonna.
Ronnie, so y'all, Ronnie's on his way in. So y'all know how me and Ronnie get, man. We that's my brother I never met yet, but y'all know how me and Ronnie get. Go ahead.
What? You don't want me off on you, son?
No, go ahead. Go
Why
ahead.
you leading
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. See what
You
you
know
need to
what?
say.
I did a lot today. I'm not gonna be violent. Like
Say what you're going to say.
I forgot because you're mean to me. I forgot.
Well, remember.
So anyway, so I think one of the biggest questions that people probably have is why are we doing a reality show? And I think the biggest reason is so that we can share our experience, not only with the people in the United States, so they can see what it's actually like to live on the continent, but also to, kind of bridge the gap in that relationship between the state and South Africa. So, hey, Khalees and Zoe, thank you.
What's going on? How's it going?
We can't hear you guys.
Oh, hold up. Let me get the mic up. Hold
No,
up.
we're getting no volume.
Uh,
I think your volume's all lit, right?
1 second.
Yeah.
We can't hear you guys. So go ahead, continue until they can
can hear us?
they fix their volume. What you were saying?
Yeah. So I think that our goal is to share our journeys with this move. We've got people that are in the progress of moving. There are people that are currently here.
We said they can hear them, but we can't.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. So they
Give
can
us
hear.
1 second, y'all. This might be our problem. Hold on. Hit the mic button. See what the mic's saying.
No,
Mic is on.
they can hear us. Can y'all hear us?
We can hear you.
I
Yeah.
mean, we wouldn't have 30 people in if they couldn't
Yes,
You hear?
hear us.
yes, we can hear you.
See
Give
if
us one
still hear.
second.
Earpiece.
No.
That's it. It says headpiece. Hit the button. Hit the drop down. See what comes up. Speaking of,
That should work.
Yo,
Okay.
X.
All right. Can y'all say something now?
yo,
Hi,
yo.
happy Wednesday.
You still can't
Still
hear?
got an issue.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me try one more thing.
I'm gonna just take the mic out.
There we go. All right. We can hear you.
It was our fault. My fault. It was Red's fault.
You
It
blaming
was
Red.
Red's fault.
I don't get paid for being tech support.
That's your job. That's your job, techie.
Yeah, Zoe is tech support for me too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what's up, fellas?
I feel like Stacy got a case of the old man's. That's why he needs tech support.
It's all good, Red. It's cool.
How y'all doing today?
We're good. We're
So-
good. You might want to move up a bit. We're doing good. Thank you for having us. What's going on?
Yo, man, we excited about our next journey, and we ready for you guys to get here. That's what it's about, man. Because this, I really believe what we got going on now is gonna be huge, man. Because it's never been done before. We got 5 American couples that's moving here or moved here already, and just trying to shed light to what we love about South Africa. And we're gonna have a good time doing it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. We've been watching your journey. I'm excited about everything that's going on with the show and collabing with everybody. So you're right, man. This is the first time this is being done. So let's make history.
That's what I'm talking about. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I told them, man, this could be actually bigger than just us 5 families. We can actually take this all over the continent, because there's Black Americans everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So if we do this right, man, this could change a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you guys looking to find once you get moved here?
Oh man. I'm looking to find a life that I couldn't have in the US as far as opportunity, linking with more Black creatives and entrepreneurs. I felt a lot of reception on that side that I didn't get here. When I try to collab, or if I try to do like a collective, uh, I'm looking forward to not coming back to the US.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling, man. If it wasn't for my kids and that visa, U.S. can kick rocks.
Right, right. What about you, Zoe?
For me, it's all about just do adventures, regardless if we are in South Africa, if we're in Rwanda, where in Nigeria it doesn't really matter. It's all about just new adventures and like forging forward and building more life for ourselves, not only as a couple but just individually. I've traveled, yikes, been traveling since I was a little girl and internationally since I was a little girl, but not like living abroad. So in America, sorry, America, bye. So and
I got a question. When you guys, this is for both of y'all. When I mentioned the podcast, well, the reality show, what was your first thought?
reality show as
Well,
a
it was something that I was already thinking about because how I structured my vlogs when I first went out there, I put them in episodes and named it "Coming to Josie." Like I was already thinking about like that's the next step, right? So when you said it, it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense because it's not just about us; it's about all of our journeys. So
Right.
yeah, it really resonated with me.
That's
um
what's up.
reality TV show, no shade to what we're doing, is American reality TV shows always shenanigans. So that's why the thing for what we're doing with our journey on reality TV is to, be as authentic as possible. But also, provide some entertainment to people, you know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of um, individuals, not just in our community, but just outside of our community, who've never left the state they live in, haven't left the city that they've lived in. So um, to show that to people is something that um, I'm definitely looking forward to. And yeah.
Yeah. I really believe this is going to be huge. Um, I actually think me and Khalees, we might have talked about it a long, long time ago. But I think it was just got put on the back burner. And then one day I was like, yo, man, let's just go ahead and do this. And I reached out to Assad because we're the ones that's here right now.
Yeah.
I reached out to Assad. He was like, bet, man, that's a good idea. Let's do it. And then he was like, well, who else you got? And then boom, everything else just fell right in place, man. Khalees, Great Red, and then Doc, Nikki, and Carla, they came in. They came in, towards the end because they're moving here in June. So it's like boom, everything just worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's divine, man. I can't, I was thinking about it yesterday and was like sinking in, like, wow, like what's going to happen, you know? Um, I just wanna, I just want to do it the right way and be patient because I'm super excited. I want to
Yeah,
hop on the plane right now, you know?
yeah,
So I get it. I get it and I appreciate you guys and we're going to do great things with our brands as couples and individually and together. And what you just mentioned was a great idea where this can expand throughout Africa. It won't just be us. We're going to be the pioneers of it, but then other
yes,
catch on and we can put them under our umbrella. So that's another big business opportunity for all of us and just something great for the community.
yeah. I love that word pioneer, man. I got to chill. I got to chill just now when you said we could be pioneers. Yeah, man. Everything you said is dead on, man. And then what I'm gonna tell you, what makes it even more beautiful is that we all got our own platforms. Even though probably like 70% we all got the same subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But still, we all got our own platforms, and we can just give them what they want, man.
Absolutely.
We got a lot of comments. Will Assad be joining? Yes, he'll be joining. Okay,
Oh
my
no,
bad.
See where Census says this collaboration will be bigger than Blacks Without Borders.
That's what I'm talking about.
wow.
And it's all, yeah, I agree.
It will be.
It's all love. Will the Asides be joining the live? Yeah, they're going to be running a little bit late. Aside is in high demand
Yeah,
these days, and he's taking time out of his schedule
yeah.
um, to get with us. But it's going to be a little bit later, so stay tuned. Don't y'all click off, or you're going to
Absolutely.
miss Aside.
So really quick,
Be on any second now. I don't know what's taking him so
okay,
long.
you put it up there. I was about to say that comment is. See, that's not a coincidence. We've talked about this, right?
Yeah.
And guess
So,
what? I got more information about this too for you guys.
Don't
we
share everything.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I got more information.
Chill out. Will the show be sold to Showmax or Netflix for airtime, or will it be on YouTube? I have no doubt you have a large audience since this will be the first show of its kind.
Sibo.
So, I mean, we won't know yet.
Right.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see who who likes us.
Yeah, the first step one is to make it after we get everything together as far as we got the team together, but now we need a camera crew and an editor. And once all of that gets situated, yo, man, somebody might be listening, might be like, yo, I can do that.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of feel I'm on the fence. I feel the excitement of Stace, right? And then the part is like I didn't even want to post it yet because I don't want it to. I want to put it out there when it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I like, all right, so I feel you.
I got a big mouth, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I got a big mouth, man. And the excitement is just spewing out my mouth.
I just want to say that sometimes the ops be lurking.
That's a fact.
Sometimes the ops are lurking.
I ain't worried about the haters. We need more.
No, not the haters. The people who think we have great ideas.
Yeah. And we'll take them for themselves.
And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, too, even with that, what's meant for us in our lane is what's meant for us in our lane. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, you don't always want to, you always have to share with the class. See what I'm saying? So that's just who I am. Period. I've always been like that. So.
Yeah. Zwelly said, "Welcome back, Khalees."
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Another one. Khalees, are you still in Joburg?
I'm not in Joburg. No. I'm in Joburg in spirit.
Lucky, what's up?
There. But yeah.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Carl.
Let's see.
Sibo, again, here we go.
You could also involve SA tourism. I'm sure the platform could work well to showcase what South Africa has to offer as a tourist destination for the diaspora. This is big, guys. A lot of opportunities. Yes.
Shit, we need to bring you on board, Sibo.
Let's see. Carl says, "How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I caught you live." It's been going all right.
Carl, it's been good, man. Life is good over here.
Let's see. Texas, Detroit's in the house. Hey, I don't think we've ever had anybody from Detroit.
Are you new, Tex?
Hey. 44 people should be 44 likes. Stop lurking, start liking. I like that. Thank you, Robo Rich.
I'ma steal that one. Yo,
stop lurking, start liking. Let us know if we can steal that.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, yo. I was talking to Assad a few days ago about two people that was following us for the longest. And Lozy, you're one of them. Lozy, where have you been hiding at, brother? We was wondering about Lozy and Josie Gold for the past 2 months. When we was in the States, you was hollering at us all the time. Now we don't even see your name pop up. What's up with that?
Hold on. Lozy and Josie Gold. How do we know it's not the same person? That's why I disappeared at the same time.
Oh, don't do that. We were saying that. We were saying they didn't even exist when we was in the States because they would never show their face. They would come on live with us and all we do is hear a voice.
Hold up.
Were they ever on at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's not the same person.
Don't you guys have your phone turned landscape, or are you guys on a computer?
The phone is landscape.
That's why.
That's to the side.
That's yeah.
You can't do that, bro. Look.
Turn it the other way.
Oh, y'all got an
I
iPhone?
got an iPhone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. The iPhone slander.
Yeah.
Wow,
See?
that's crazy. That on Android you can do that. That's something.
Yeah. I'm sorry y'all decided to go with the Apple. I mean,
I'm good. Y'all can have the Android, fam. Sorry. If you really want to go back to the history, you were on a Mac when you were in middle school, elementary school. Those
Yeah.
Oh, depends on where you went.
okay, and that's what they still are. They still dinosaurs. They still mad late. They still big for no reason and don't be doing nothing.
they don't do anything. Let's go to the
They
tape.
don't do
Oh my
anything better.
God.
They don't do anything better than Android phones. Like you can't, y'all gotta sit real close together. Look at how much room we got. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta touch each other.
They got a little, and they got a little picture too.
We got a little picture. I'm like, what is going on? It's crazy.
Yeah. Ruben D. Long.
I do love this camera though. I used to have all the Samsungs, and then I switched, and I would say I do like this camera, but it's the newest iPhone camera because you can do like.
Let's be honest. Look at this camera. You can see us. It's a big difference in quality.
What do you have? What are you using?
We're using what is it? What do you have?
Android.
Samsung
The Samsung. I forgot what it is.
Galaxy S Plus.
S Plus, yeah, something like
6.
that.
Okay, 6. Okay.
So this is like 2 versions ago. They're on 8 now.
That's all you came up with? She's talking about the camera. I will say just because of your angle, it definitely looks better. But quality is debatable if we're shooting stuff. Not just this, because this is front-facing camera. The back, like when you're shooting stuff for like a vlog.
This is our front-facing camera too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's different. But the back is the one that's the elite one. So
right. We got it.
We got that.
And then like y'all are just now getting the camera that we had that Stacy has on his 6 on the newest version.
Zoe is quiet, y'all. Zoe's quiet.
Look,
She's
she's Googling right now. She's trying to figure out some bullet points to come back and attack.
Say whatever you want to say about your Android. It's not going to change from my love for Apple products. Period.
Okay. If we're talking about quality, that's what the debate is about.
Yeah, that's cool. Love your Apple. Love the Apple. Nobody's faulting you for that.
Operating system is quicker.
So, and Deli.
Okay.
She knows those answers. I don't know.
Oh, wait hold on. And Dilly said
Stacey looked like
Ghostface.
That was hilarious. I did see that.
Sorry.
Beat me up on camera.
And Deli, I'm gonna deal with you later, brother. I tell y'all, I talk to Ed Deli every day. Every day being at Deli Talks.
All right, wants to know where Sandra got voices.
Yo, we were just talking about Sandra. We were just talking about Sandra like maybe 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, what was it?
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, we had posted a series from when we went to the cultural village here, and she asked, there was one part when they talking about like some traditional stuff with the Zulu tribe, and they were talking about the stool that the husband sits on is the headrest for the woman, like when she goes to sleep. And she was like, nah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be out immediately if I had to sleep on the stool that he sat on. And then she said, is it a requirement for Zulu men to all have 6 packs?
What? They are.
And I was just like, she's silly. Yeah. She's silly. But somebody responded to that comment and said, yeah, back in Shaka Zulu days, they didn't play.
Wow. Khalid's Tax said, what's up?
Yeah. The Black Don says finally managed to catch it live. Glad you could catch it. Glad to see you. I see Lozy says,
6 packs.
always say, oh, he's talking to somebody else. Timothy, evening.
What's
evening.
up, cousin Timothy? That's my cousin.
Let's see,
Yo.
Shoe Barb.
Where everybody at, man?
It's 63 people.
No. I mean the rest of the crew.
Well, they missing out.
And also,
You still talking about this?
because
Let it go. I was just talking to her about if we're gonna be on a reality show, you can't be fussing with people in the comments.
that's not good.
Oh, someone said Android is winning.
Android is winning. Android is actually winning in Africa for sure. They mostly use, if you look at the statistics, they mostly use Android over there.
Joey Cho says the apple needs to go back to the Garden of Eden.
So you by yourself on this one?
That's fine.
Oh, the Black Don is trying to help y'all. The Black Don is trying to help you. He said y'all need to unlock the screen, rotate to get the screen right on the iPhone.
See, I thought about that, but she knows how to do that. Hold up. Because I saw that it usually pops up on here where you can rotate, right? Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Okay.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh!
There we go.
Talking all that smack.
There you go.
So it was user error. Okay.
Where we at now? Let's
Look, you giving the Apple a bad name, and it was user error.
Thank you for that feedback.
Hold up.
Oh, look at that. The phone just went dead.
Oh,
that's what you get for having an Apple phone.
See that Apple phone,
they just went dead.
Look, Daddy, like
back in the desk.
So iPhone it is. I don't know. It randomly just drops you off of
No, he
Well, so our story is you just dropped off. That's a better version of our story because of Apple.
It was less than 5 seconds though, fam. Good.
You want to take a break? You want to take a commercial break?
Yo, the Black John says Stacy got that sway in the morning beanie back on.
Oh, that's funny. I saw.
Why are they coming for you today, Stacy?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to see some built-up jokes. We ain't been live in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm about to say it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on, man.
They like
we need to get back on though.
It's about to be winter here, y'all. It's like actually cold at night. Like I got a hoodie on.
Thinking that it's your winter until when? Because
well, it's not winter yet. It's fall.
Oh, I thought January was your winter, starting your winter, no? Or December?
January.
Oh no, that's your summer. That's your summer.
Summer.
Yeah. In January.
Mm-hmm.
That's our winter. I be getting.
Yeah. So
I don't even look at the time no more.
Yeah. So your summer, South Africa summer is December.
All right, we got somebody else in the house.
Hold on, let her finish talking.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dr. Assad.
There you go. Go ahead, Zoe. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zoe.
So the season, so spring is September, October, and November. Summer is December, January, and February. Autumn is March, April, May, and winter is June, July, and August.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Now South Africans know when their seasons are. We got brother Assad in the building.
Assad, what's up, bro?
Hey.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing today?
Yeah.
We good here, man. You got some time to talk to us peons?
I don't know about. Ain't no peons. Ain't no peons in my circle. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Okay.
squares in my circle.
Well,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
the big
So
dog.
no, not me. I mean, you 6'8". How gonna be the big dog?
He's 6'8".
Ah,
Man,
what's going on?
We just
I
want
listen.
to we just know you in high demand. We want to say,
We,
congratulations
and we
on
just happy to know you.
yeah.
Man,
Oh yeah.
man, look, man. Listen, that's between 9 to 5 or 9 to 9, 9 to 10. However you look at it, man. But I literally just got off a call. I mean, I'm leaning my phone on my computer because I just got off a call. I said, man, I'm gonna jump on now. My phone keeps falling because it's slipping off the thing of the computer. But yeah, man, what y'all talking about?
Word.
Just shooting the shit, man.
No, what we about to talk about is Dirk Kilbrew wants to know, will there be a reunion episode at the end of the season of Love and South African Americans?
Man, I missed it, man. My phone. Hold
That's
on.
gonna be the spinoff, Love. Well, we gotta find Ronnie Love. That's gonna be part of the show. They're gonna find
Yo,
Ronnie gonna have
yo,
like a Flavor of Love spinoff, huh?
that's a good one.
We're going to talk about in
Yeah.
our meetings about how to take over the world.
So, Asad, question for you.
What's that?
When it
What's
first
that?
came about having this reality show, what was your first thought?
Uh, who brought it to who? Did I bring it to you? Or you brought it to me?
No, I mean, no. I mean, I brought it to you, but the whole thing, I'm just saying, what was your first thought?
Shoot, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a great idea. You know, I think it's probably the most unique reality show out there. You know, that'll be out there, especially in this black sphere of entertainment. You know, so yeah, I thought it was just a great idea, and yeah, that's it. It was a great idea. That was my first thought.
Okay, okay, that's
I'm
what's up, man.
decompressing at this point. I'm decompressing. My brain has been working all day, so
That's
y'all gotta
good.
give me a second to get my thoughts together.
Okay, okay.
Let's see. So Sibo wants to know how the change of weather is is keeping us, or how we are enjoying it.
How's the change of weather treating you guys in Joburg as we approach autumn?
Ronnie and
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, yeah.
What up, y'all?
There
Hey,
you
What
go.
up, man? How
Sorry
you?
for my absence.
All good, man. You're a busy man.
Man, for real, for real. I'm trying to sell this crib.
Okay.
Oh
hey,
yeah.
oh word.
where can the people find that listing?
Actually, I just got finished with the housing inspection. I'm putting it on the market tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Good
got
luck, brother. Good luck.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate it.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Good luck. So Ronnie, I'm gonna ask you the same question Assad and Khalees and Zoe just answered already. When this whole reality show came to you, what was your first thought? Well,
uh,
no, not your first thought. Your second thought.
right, right,
Tell
right,
me what your first thought was.
He's like
but
strip club.
nah, I said, I'm about to be famous.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Yo, some people were talking about a spinoff.
A
A
spinoff?
spinoff. Yeah, where we help Ronnie find love.
Wow.
Love and
Hey, I
stuff.
don't want that
Find a
shit.
queen.
Hey, I don't want that. I don't want it. No.
She,
Oh, you gonna bachelor life? You gonna
I
stay?
want queens.
You
Oh,
want Queen's good. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, you can't be saying that because I'm not going to hang out with you.
No,
If you talk like that, I can't hang out with you, man.
okay, well, I don't want queens then.
Hey, in South Africa, you can have more than one wife, Ronnie. I mean, just do
Right,
your
right,
thing for the love of Ronnie.
right, right.
so what
But
do you think about that?
no, for real, don't want no wives though.
And you ain't counting his pockets. You-
I don't want no wives though, for real though.
oh, he's gonna have
I
girl.
just want to have fun. I tried that twice. It wasn't what I didn't like it. I didn't do it again.
0 stars would not recommend.
So what you was going to say?
It's a no go.
Hey, Zoe, what you was going to say?
No, I was just saying, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry.
Zoe, you cut your hair?
Oh, I was just saying, you're gonna have multiple wives. You need to be able to afford said multiple wives, according to what they're used to, their lifestyle. Period. So yeah, there's that.
That's the Islamic way.
I
The
can't
Islamic way.
wives.
You gotta
The
be able.
Islamic way is that we could have 4 wives, and that we should, but we must deal with them, as the Quran says, justly or equally. You know, so some people interpret that to mean, if my first wife has a house and a car and children in private school, my second wife needs to have a house and a car and children in private school. So it ain't just one big orgy happening. It's a separation of households. And you go and visit your first wife on Monday and Tuesday, your second wife on Wednesday and Thursday, and
Yeah.
however you divide it up with your third and your fourth. So a lot of times I think, you know, when we get into this polygamy discussion about multiple wives, brothers just want big old orgies. You know, they just want 4 wives, and then that's the heathen way of doing it. But you know, there's an Islamic way of doing it that is you know, just and righteous. You know, if you're a Christian, you know, or you come from that tradition, you know, a lot of the people in the Bible had multiple wives. Abraham had at least 2. But you know, it's about dealing with them fairly and justly.
I was gonna
And
give you
we,
50 altogether.
Go ahead. That's cool.
no,
So why can't we be a heathen Christian?
Yeah, what
y'all,
about
That's like a wholesome Lord.
y'all, look,
Definitely not the
people
Muslim.
could be whatever they want to be. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all the Islamic way of handling multiple wives. Then
What
the
up?
Quran becomes clear and says that it's best to have just one. So
Yeah,
we could have up to 4, but it's best to have just one. And the way we believe, like the Quran is like the literal word of God, right? The literal word of Allah. And if He said this is best, it's best to have one, then that's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can roll. He gave you the option. Hey, look, you can have 4 of them, but it's best.
it's best.
to
Yeah,
have, yeah, it's best to have one. And I think
yeah,
most husbands would agree with that, you know.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Go ahead, read the comments.
So Steve says, how's the change of weather treating you guys in Joburg as we approach autumn? We never answered that question. I love it
Yeah,
because I love
hoodie weather.
hoodies.
Yeah, it's hoodie weather.
I love hoodies. It's my favorite
Yeah.
kind of attire.
Yeah, and little lightweight jackets and my little beanie hats. Yeah. And Assad, they was cracking jokes on me, so I look like Sway in the morning with my beanie hat on.
Ah,
You gotta
Sway
come out
Universe.
to change
Yeah.
the narrative beanies.
Let's see. It's All Love says we need the wives to be fighting like how they do on Love and Hip Hop. Absolutely not. We all have way too much class for
Yeah,
that
we
kind
gotta
of fighting.
I don't
we gotta de-negrify ourselves, and that ain't the word I want to use. We gotta de and another N word that I want to use right there, but we on YouTube. But yeah, we gotta leave some of that conditioning in the States, you know,
Yeah.
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 where
It's
we
so
always
many.
had conflict and at odds with each other.
Yeah, it's so many reality shows depicting Black women that way that I feel like it's not unique and it's not
Mhm.
special
yeah.
and it's
Right.
not something that we need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it to keep it interesting, like we don't need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can, do other stuff to keep it interesting. We definitely don't have to be ratchet.
I
I
think
mean,
when
you
we
can be
talked about
ratchet with
Sunday,
like legacy.
What you say?
I think we talked about Sunday is the fact that in order to distinguish, we have probably the most distinguishing show out there. Period. A bunch of Black Americans moving to from the United States to South Africa. We don't have to do gimmicks, to be interesting. The story itself is interesting.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Dave Chappelle was talking about putting on the dress? Y'all ever
Yeah.
seen that clip where he was talking about? He said, "Well, they came to him, man. I want you to wear this dress," and he was like, "Nah, I'm not wearing it." And they said, "Well, all the greats did it. So and so wore a dress." He said, "Well, then if they did, it's already kind of played out. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
we don't have
Mhm.
to go down that road."
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. Uh,
All the guys need to.
So, oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I said all of the guys on the show now have their dresses. Silas, man.
I'll be wearing my little man
I'm,
dress. Y'all gotta check me out. I'll be looking good in my little man dress, my little throw, my little muscle
oh,
throw.
Right?
Yeah.
like,
Look, bro. Look, y'all
It's
tripping.
comfortable, ain't it?
Man, big comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And look, we in Africa, I could wear it every day. Like I used to just wear it in the States around, you know,
right.
Eid or when Ramadan started or on Fridays when I'm going to Juma. Nah, man, I don't feel like ironing. Man, let me go get this little band dress, throw
Right.
this on, throw my little beanie on. I can rock out,
Yo,
bro. Look, no, let me go get me a big gold chain, throwing that thing to thug it out just a little bit, But
just a
yeah, yeah,
my,
man. I'm gonna tell you something strange, man. That came to my mind when we talked about the man dress. You know, you'll go to Mali. Like Mali is like one of the strictest countries in the world against like LGBTQ. And no offense to those who watch who are part of that community, they like strict because they real Muslim. Like they fundamentalist Muslim. But men will walk down the street holding hands
mm,
because it
like
ain't a sexual thing. This is my brother.
oh,
I can hold his hand.
wow.
Yeah. That's and see, our idea of masculinity has been shaped by like European Western tradition, like Western American European tradition, where masculinity is presented in a very
Yeah.
distinct way. Now I'm not saying I'm about to walk down the street and hold none of you Negroes' hands. What I'm saying is that we got to understand that masculinity is displayed differently in different ways, and it has nothing to do with like sexuality. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I know when I was in Iraq, during lunch break, the guys would massage each other's shoulders and their legs and stuff like that. And I'm sitting back like, um, that's a little strange. That's a little
yeah, I can't let
strange.
this man.
And I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing. The funniest thing, we would be on lunch break and they would just walk outside holding hands, and they was like swinging their hands, like walking the swing,
They in love. They in love.
Um,
walking
Yeah.
and
yeah.
swinging.
So when I was in
Can we change the subject? I feel like we getting ready to get problematic.
oh no, I wasn't
I
gonna say
can I can feel the
problematic.
cancellation already.
Actually, that would be good for our brand. Getting canceled is a good thing. As long as
Yeah.
you don't care. For real.
Better ask Kanye.
You know? But now I was gonna say, some of my brothers from Egypt, I went to a Muslim high school, and they would kiss each other on the cheek. And I was like, at first I was like, and I think Italians do that kinda, but it
Yeah.
it was something that I just wasn't used to seeing. I was like, oh, that's like really normal. Like even not, even just their friend, that they
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
their brother in Islam. So yeah, I
And I
think what
want to
we
go ahead, brother.
that's
I'm
an
sorry.
American thing. No, I was just gonna say that's an American thing when it comes to specifically black men. It's a lot of rules about masculinity and what you can and can't do.
Yeah,
What That's what I noticed here in South Africa. And I told this story on the YouTube channel before. So this brother invited my wife and I out to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we sat down, had a good time, we laughing and talking, whatever. He brought me a gift. And I know that's real African culture. Like you bring a gift to somebody, whatever. I know when I go visit my partner in Dallas, I'm gonna bring him a gift or whatever have you. But then we separated. We went home. He lived I think he lives in Pretoria. He lives a little while out. But by the time we got home, he sent me a text message. I just wanted to make sure y'all made it home. Well, make sure you made it home safe. And I was like, I was looking at my wife. I said, man, this is This ain't how we get down. You know what I'm saying? Brother, check to see if I made it home safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
that's the
that. But
beautiful thing, though.
yeah, it's
When
genuine.
you
Yeah,
care, you know what I mean? It's not none of that, bull
It's
crap.
just it's where we from, man. It's that the way we grew up. We can't show no softness.
yeah. So, we were doing something. Man, I got this thread with my partners from college that we always on a text message, and something happened, and the brother was like, "Yeah, well, just let me know if y'all die." You know what I'm saying? That's how we, communicate if we can. Like, yeah, man, y'all make sure you let me know if y'all die. You know. So
Yeah.
what I started doing on that thread is that I would randomly, this is like 20 brothers, and they all pretty professional, but they all got that level of hood
Yeah,
mentality, thugging a little bit. But I just started telling them I love them. I
Oh,
just be like, man, I've known these brothers since 1997. You know what
wow.
I'm saying? Like, when I was like 18 years old. I've known them that long. I mean, I've been the best man in a couple of their weddings. My children call them uncle and stuff, but we never tell each other we love each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we done been to jail together, we done fought together, all the stuff, but we are not man enough or uh brave enough to
Right.
say, "Hey, brother, I love you." But then when our partner died, everybody teary eyes, man. We know we really love Tory. We ain't never told Tory while he was alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying my best to be a better and more conscious black man as it relates to, and I won't allow like homophobia to prevent me from showing love to other black men. In particular, I can't say I love black people and then still treat them with that inward mind and that inward logic. You
Right.
know?
yeah, and that actually goes. That even take that a little further. That even goes with like with dads with their sons.
Oh
You
Mm,
know,
man,
I don't think my dad ever told me he loved me. You know what I'm saying? So it can go deeper than just friends. I mean, like real family.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's real.
I think I think for me, like I see that my dad is really like really affectionate with his boys. Like even with Stacy, he's really affectionate. And he told me it was because, growing up like he didn't get a whole lot of affection. So he tried to go the other way. And so you learn like your dad never shows any emotion or cries or shows love to other men. Like, you don't learn how to do that. You don't know that it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. I remember Red told me to tie his shoe one day, and
Ask you to tie my shoe. I
my
can tell you what
my
to do.
son saw this. My son heard the conversation, so I tied his shoe, and my son said, "Oh man, you a simp, daddy. You tying him?" I'm like, man, don't you get punched in your face, boy.
But you also said I'm taking care
I'm
of
taking
my
care of my
wife.
wife.
Just don't leave it right
This
there.
is my wife. Why can't I tie my wife's shoe?
let them know. I do the same thing for Zoe.
You
In
know?
the movie theater, I was tying her shoe. People looking at
Yeah.
me.
Now granted, Cleese, most time when I tie her shoe, because Red can't tie her shoes that good. She, I think she in third grade sometime, man. Red to tie her shoe, take 2 steps, and it's loose. It's loose after 2 or 3 steps.
What?
So yeah, real shit.
I don't know. I don't know
Think
why.
you probably got a low shedding.
Uh,
Go talk to the people. I'll be right back.
No, he got an inverter.
yeah, yeah. Read
Oh,
some of the comments right quick till they get back.
So
Phone was about to die, I think.
That Android, and it's probably plugged up too,
no,
right?
it's an
I mean, that's the
iPhone.
iPhone is probably plugged up during the time. So,
You better leave her alone with this iPhone stuff.
Again.
read the comments.
Look, Shoe Barb says Android hands down. So Arati asked, how many African Americans are living in South Africa at the time? I don't know.
That's a hard question.
So, like,
I don't know if we
the
could.
United States, I haven't been. I've been wanting to know the answer to this question, but I haven't seen any statistics that show the breakout between Black Americans moving to South Africa versus white Americans. Like it's
They
just
don't keep
it
those stats.
shows. Okay, so it's not just me. Like, yeah, I haven't been able to find the statistics of like how many Black Americans are here. Just Americans. It's like there's no stats that track the race.
That's what I'm working on at the center. We gonna come up with a database of African Americans living in South Africa. My
It's gonna be
estimate
kind
is
of hard.
between about, huh?
It's gonna be kind of hard though, because I mean, like all the Black Americans here don't have visas.
Well, it's
Legal.
not necessarily about the visas. It's about where you living. You know, are you here 90 days a year, whatever have. But you're right. It's gonna be a official, probably in the unofficial category of
Hmm.
like real residents versus transient residents. But I would estimate those who are living here full time would probably be in the thousands, maybe 2 to 3 thousand African Americans. Because we get caught up on this new wave of those who started coming in what I call the YouTube wave. But there were people who I keep running into people who have been here 20 years, 25
Yeah.
years. Yeah, so there was a significant wave that came after the end of apartheid that we didn't know about. It wasn't publicized. People saw an opportunity. They saw the first. Um, they saw what they saw was this new democracy and a new opportunity. They heard about the BBE and all that good stuff. So they were like, man, we're going over there to get some of that money, going to get some of that opportunity or whatever have you. So they've been here almost 30 years, so 25, 26 years. And so if we look at the numbers of Ghana, I think Ghana has, oh, is it 9,000, 6,000 or 9,000 African Americans living in Ghana that they know about,
Really?
right?
I didn't know it was
Yeah.
that much.
Huh?
That's
I
crazy.
didn't know it was that much aside.
Yeah. Oh, Ghana has way more than any other African nation because Ghana has made like intentional
They both.
efforts to recruit African Americans to Ghana, and they did it well with that year of the return. And the truth
Hmm.
is that if as we talk about returning to an ancestral home, Africa is the ancestral home, the continent. But if we want to get real specific, African Americans come from Mali, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, the Gambia, Congo, Angola. Uh, you know, that's that's where like 85 to 90% of the slaves, the enslaved Africans came from. So we are West African when we start tracing our lineage and our bloodline. Um, I think South Africa became attractive to us because they is English speaking, number one, and number two, it's like highly industrial. Number three, the black South Africans have the same relationship with racism and white supremacy that we have with racism and white supremacy in the United States. Places like Ghana and Nigeria, they were colonies, but they were not necessarily. So, meaning like in Nigeria, they had a governor, but they were still like 90% black. You know what I'm saying? Like they had their
Oh,
cultures and traditions kind of still intact, even though they had to learn English in school or whatever have you. And then when they get independence, it looks quite different than the way South Africa gains democracy. We speak of South Africans getting democracy, and we speak of Ghana and Nigeria having independence days. So it's a different context. And then the third thing is that one of the reasons why South Africa looks the way it does is because the Europeans here were no longer attached to Europe. So they came much like the United States. We had the revolt 1776. We break away from England, as we say. We break away from the UK and the crown, and we begin to establish our own systems. We establish our constitution, our laws, the way our court system, all of that stuff. And same thing happened in South Africa, versus what happened in Nigeria, where they had dictates coming from thousands of miles away. So we find a lot of similarities in the way the countries developed and the way we developed in those countries. So anyway, I don't know how I got on there. My bad.
That was powerful.
I was
My bad.
looking up the census that they only do it every 10 years in South Africa.
They only do it every 10 years.
They were doing it every 5 years, but based on their website for the Department of Statistics of South Africa, they only do the census every 10 years. So yeah.
So the last time they did it, what was the number?
Back
So
in
it was 2011.
2011. Yikes. So they haven't done it.
They need one in 2021 then, if it's every 10 years.
They
Yeah,
haven't.
that's what I was
probably
thinking.
because of the pan-seared salmon. Is probably why they
Probably
haven't.
because of the pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, she said the pan-seared salmon. I was like, what is she talking about?
What?
The panini brand,
The panoramic.
Red, what you
Man.
doing so quiet, brother?
That boy waiting for him to bring them the money to him. He checking his traps.
Red, why you so quiet?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just waiting for my turn, man.
It's your turn. What's up?
Oh man, I ain't got shit going on. I mean, I ain't got nothing going on, man. Just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, man. Look at Stacey. I'm waiting to go home, man. I'm waiting.
Yo,
Yeah.
so when is that official date? Can you give us all the official date right now? Or you gotta hold that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buying my plane ticket today. And it'll be April 11th.
That's what I'm talking
Wow.
April 11th.
Wow.
So I'm saying my goodbyes. Everybody mad, sad, crying, trying to deter me, but I'm trying to stay strong, man.
Yeah.
Strong. I gotta lead this what's y'all remember that movie Get Out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Yeah.
sunken place here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get out, man.
I feel you.
Don't let that white woman start hitting that teacup with that spoon.
Right.
You need to stay.
Right.
You need to
What
stay.
Stacey say? The pink people. I need to.
Yeah. Don't listen to pink people, man.
You got to get away from
I'm glad.
Babylon.
I'm glad you're on your way, man. You know, we can't wait for you to get here. You're definitely gonna feel a lot better about yourself. You're gonna feel better, you know, internal.
They trying to put me in the sunken place. Yeah. But I'm really excited about my new fame that I'm about to get from this reality show.
Man, listen, we're gonna have to get you bodyguards because all the women gonna be on you, Ronnie.
Hey, I think I need bodyguards for some haters because there's gonna be some women that don't like me too.
Yeah.
I know this one right here. This one right here.
Not
I
the
don't
person
like
sharing my
you.
same name.
Ronnie doing what single men do. You need to do what married men do. I don't know. I don't have no beef with Ronnie.
Nothing. I ain't starting
Okay.
nothing. Hey.
I don't have no beef with Ronnie.
Hey, yo, people in the chats are asking where Adrian's at.
In the other room.
There
So
you
I
go.
was in the other room on a meeting. So I done had meetings all day since about 10 o'clock this morning, and I had one final one at 9:30. And I told you I got off the meeting and picked up my phone and went to WhatsApp and logged on. So she in the other room.
Okay.
Yeah. But let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all rather have all the fame in the world or all the money in the world or all the love in the world?
Ooh.
The love. I'd rather have the love. Because you can open a lot of doors with love. Get a lot of money with it too.
Yeah, but then you also have like
you can be broken love
it's
too.
an immense responsibility to have all the love in the world and have all the money in the world. That's a huge responsibility that I don't want. And I wouldn't want fame because, you know, that comes with the crazy. I don't want none of that. I don't want all of none of that.
Yeah.
Hold
Well,
up.
that's crazy.
You know
Go
you
ahead,
gonna
brother.
be famous though, right? you know after this come out, people
Like,
gonna
you
be
can be famous, but I don't want all of the fame. And I
okay.
don't want all of the
You want
money. And I don't want all of the love.
okay, got
Like, that's too
Yeah.
big. Like, I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Just give me a
I
little
think
something. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
You know, that reminds me. That reminds me of the question that the guy asked in that movie Bronx Tales when he
would you
asked,
better be filled in love?
"Do you? Yeah, fear. Yeah, fear." He said, "Fear, respected." Something like that.
would you want fear or would you want
No,
to
he
be
Remember,
said
he
fear
had
and
said,
love.
yeah,
He
he
said
asked
because
that in Bronx
he said,
Tales.
he said always choose fear because you can always make somebody fear you. You can't always make somebody love you. And I
Yeah,
Mm,
thought that, you know, that stuff sounded profound when I was 13 when the movie came out, but you
yeah.
know, that ain't really that profound. You
No,
know what I'm
not at
saying?
all.
Yeah, I mean, like it sounded good. Yeah, I want to be feared because that's that hyper masculinity. That's that toxic masculinity that we are taught in the West. You want somebody to fear you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't into nobody fearing me. I think I'm with Ronnie. I would like to love. You know what I'm saying? Because what could be more really what could be more important than that? How can you define riches deeper than that? Than to have people love you. Think about it. Somebody love you, you ain't gotta worry about food. Because
That's
if they
right.
love you, they gonna feed you.
That's
You
Yeah,
ain't
right.
but
gotta
if
worry
they
about a
love you,
house.
they broke.
Well,
But
Red,
it's all the love in the world though. That
I
means
don't
Bill
want
Gates
all
love you
the
too.
love, man.
You know what I'm saying?
are you too?
I'm
I
still,
That
don't want
means that
still,
mean
I'm
all the
still,
people love you.
hey, I'm still thinking about this
Elon,
one here, man. I might want that money, man. Sheesh. Huh.
Yeah.
my answer.
That brings us to another question. Well, how important is money? Like if somebody gave you all the money in the world but you had to die tomorrow, would you still want it?
Oh, of
hell
course not.
no.
I can't
Right.
spend it.
If you had all the money in the world but you had to have cancer for the rest of your life or some horrible illness for the rest of your life, would you still
But
want
see,
it?
now you're moving the goalposts because that wasn't the original question.
No, but I'm asking you. It brings us to the question. It brings
all
us
the
to these
money in the
questions.
world is not going to cure cancer either. Like,
That was one of the
It,
options.
it, it brings you to all those questions like having money because we place money over a lot of things.
Yeah,
And you know, like we place it over. We say get the bag. Shoot, I don't know if they said it in your city. People used to have shirts that say MOE.
Mm.
Y'all ain't never seen that? Say money over
money is
everything,
everything.
over
money over everything.
everything, over my mama. Man, you crazy? Over my daddy, over my wife and children. I don't know. I don't know
Uh,
about money over everything. And then the fame question, man. Like y'all ever seen how Michael Jackson had to move?
yeah,
Hey,
Right.
bruh.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
All of
Yeah,
anything is like it's too much like that, and we need balance. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I don't want all the love. I don't want everybody falling down and passing out every time I walk out into the streets. Like I don't want
yeah.
I
people
do.
depending
I
on me
do.
to supply them with all the love they need.
You said you want.
Ronnie gonna be taking
They like
pictures in the club.
Ronnie.
Right.
All right, bring it on.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
So
that's
checking
Stacy.
funny.
it out.
Hey Stacy. Hey, you gonna greet me at the airport with a kiss on the cheek?
I'll be right there, my brother. I'll be right there, my
Look,
brother.
he gonna pick it. Love you. He'll give you a little pinky finger. Like, you know
Right,
what I'm
right.
talking about? He gonna play with
Oh
your
my
pinky.
God! See. You the one told the story.
What's going
The hell,
Now
what story?
here they go. Here they
about
So,
go.
so
about the
y'all
man
lucky.
with Stacy Pinky.
Oh boy, I don't think Khalees know the story.
What
So
the
Look,
y'all
story?
yeah, Khalees
lucky,
show look confused. Yeah, tell
lucky.
it again. Tell it again. Tell it again. They getting part of the show right now.
Right.
talking about?
So y'all
Oh,
lucky. Go back to the question about the amount of people, the amount of African Americans in South Africa. Lucky said last year, December, South African received 90,000 tourists from USA, according to SA Tourism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to drill down to how many of them were black though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And specifically African Americans.
Or live
Yeah.
here, right? Or live there, right?
They live here, not just coming for tourism. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the tourism.
But
What?
that's a good number to know. 98,000 came in 1 month. Jesus Christ.
In 1 month?
That's what he said. 98,000 in the month of December.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But I mean,
That's
if you
what
think about it, though,
INT means.
that's the tourist time. That's the what you call it, festive season.
Yeah.
Yeah, December.
You know what I'm
What is
saying?
Oh,
So,
INT
hot,
mean?
Yeah.
hot December.
so it definitely makes a lot of sense. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that Cape Town has a lot of that also.
So Cape Town is in the top 5 for expats right now.
Yeah.
For places to live if you work remotely. It's Cape
Big
Town.
old fact.
So yeah, I believe that.
In the world?
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, Craig.
Yeah, they show all the that
Man,
save
what,
them.
go back to that. What's INT mean? What's she saying? What the INT mean?
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant either.
Yeah, I don't know what INT means.
Hey, Deborah, what does INT mean?
She's asking, clearly she don't know.
That's what she
What
said.
is
Oh,
that?
No, she
That's
said that's what
what
INT.
that's a statement.
Yeah.
No, that's a question.
That's what.
Huh?
That's what INT means. Oh,
What? What?
I didn't see the that's. No, it's anyway.
Boy, I can see you and Stacy going at it the whole show.
The whole show, man. This is,
The whole
and the thing
show.
is this: it ain't got to be scripted. This is what it is.
Right.
One day
They
the
gonna
film
haul off
crew
and
gonna
smack
show
you
up.
one day.
Look, I was about to say, look, the film crew gonna show up one day. They're like, "Where's Stacy?" I don't know.
She done put him in a hole.
Mm.
And she watched those kind of movies too, where you can hide me at.
Snapped.
And she light skinned too, bro. Don't forget that. She
She'll
light
get
skinned
away
too.
with it. She'll get away with it.
Mm.
She borderline, you know.
What? Zoe always saying that.
What?
Man.
What'd she say, Khalees?
Quick line. It disposes of,
Uh-huh.
Damn. Oh, so y'all going deep.
He always
Oh,
that's why I can't have a second wife out there, because she would go missing. If it was
right.
Will she go missing or will you go missing?
No, they ran away together. They ran away together, and they left Zoe behind with all the insurance money.
Right. Look at
What's up, John? John Mooney, what's up, brother?
who is this? SJ do to it. Do it. I don't know how to say that.
He said you're a big
Is
time.
it Dutois? That's the homegirl from she from Cape Town, but she live in Joburg though.
Oh yeah, I know who that is now. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to her. She said you a big teddy bear, boy.
That's right.
Boy.
The velvet teddy bear.
Teddy Pentagram.
AKA Gerald Levert.
Yo, I was just about to say that. I was just saying that to Zoe. I was like, who does Ronnie look like? That's exactly who you look like.
Man, I get that so much. Somebody just emailed me today saying I look like Gerald Levert.
Boy. And you know that's one of my favorite R&B singers, boy.
Man, same.
Gerald Levert don't get the recognition he's deserved, before he passed, man. That boy was a beast.
Yeah, they do. They don't give my dad the good credit that he's supposed to get. but his son about to keep it going.
There you go.
I didn't know he was from Ohio.
Y'all are horrible.
You could go there and start saying Afro beats and just turn up.
Man, that's what I'm about to do, man. I'm talking to a producer right now.
Let's go. Yo,
Hey, I'm about to. Hey, everything I ever wanted to do is gonna get done in South Africa.
True that.
Promise you.
What's up? That's what's up. And you can make it happen too.
Right, right. I got
for real.
my hands in a lot of stuff, man. They just waiting for me to get there. So I'm about to be there
Mm.
April 11th. So all those that want to do work with me, I'm coming. I'm there. Home.
Get it.
Work with you how?
You landing on April 11th, or you leaving from the
I'm
city?
leaving April 11th. Then it's gonna be a 14-hour. It's 2 hours to get to Jersey, and
Right.
then 14 hours to get from Jersey to Johannesburg.
Okay.
That was the one I found that was the lowest. The other ones was like 28 hours and 40 hours, all stuff like that.
Are you getting a round trip or are you getting a round trip or one way?
This time, one way.
Oh, he got his visa. He got his visa.
Visa,
He
yeah,
I'm
can
not
got
coming
that.
back,
yeah,
brother.
Yeah, we got to show up with a round trip
yeah,
so we don't look sus.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, so
Oh,
I want to address somebody in the comments said, Khalees, has anybody told you you look like Baron Davis?
Yo,
Who?
yeah.
Who?
Hold on.
Oh, shoot,
The
John.
basketball
John
player.
Moon said Gerald Levert was a great writer and producer, singer, and performer.
Yeah,
And he said, "Can you do any of that?"
I can do all of that. That's my dad. I got all that in me. Khalees, you do
Yeah.
look like Byron Davis now that I think of it, bro.
Yeah, you do look like
He so
yeah,
look like y'all got the same beard and everything.
yeah.
That's funny, yo. I don't know.
Wow.
See, I'm
Oh,
like,
and you like, so he claiming.
yeah, yeah. He's the same one that told me I look like Ghostface Killer.
oh Lord.
no. Is it?
Go.
No, I don't know about Ghostface Killer. I don't know about maybe. I don't know. I don't see Ghostface face.
No. He
Look, John said, "Hell, everybody trying to get out of America." My Mexican homeboy, after I showed him some videos, he ready to go too.
That's what's up.
I'm telling you, man,
Is that fuck that on?
it's time to get up out of there.
Yeah, Anton says, "How's the doctor side? How's the documentary coming?"
Well, I need to get the Cape Town to film part 2. That's gonna happen at some point in the next couple of months. But yeah, it's coming along. I don't know if you saw part 1, but yeah, part 2 coming.
Let's go.
All right. Speedway says they said Appiano was the reason for these numbers in the festive season.
Yes.
Facts. I just saw Chris Brown. Y'all seen that video with Chris Brown dancing to my piano?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah. He was good. I think that's
Why
recent.
does the reason matter? As long as they coming, man. As long as they coming.
Yeah.
Man, there was a
So
question I
Speedway
saw.
says,
That's right there.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's the question right there.
"Do y'all think SA should adopt the same strategy as Ghana's year of return to attract African Americans?"
Yes,
Most definitely.
yes.
I'd say yes, but it can't be the year to return because again, we come from West Africa. It gotta be something else. You
Right.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It has to be something else. It gotta be another theme to it to
I mean,
attract.
think about this, man. Think about this. If they made it a little bit easier,
Facts.
people will come a whole lot more. Like even Ronnie. Ronnie said he got a little discouraged. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if they just make it a little bit easier for us, because we coming here spending our money, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We'll be helping the economy. So
Now you know what
make it easier.
Right.
you know what Ghana did do? Like with that year to return at the end, they had Afrochella, which I think was like a big concert, like Coachella, like the response to Coachella.
Yeah.
So I think like 10, 15,000 people were there, something like that. I think South Africa, like Johannesburg or Cape Town, they need like a big like black music festival where they attract everybody from around the world to come. And
Son,
that'll get more people
what are you doing?
to
What's up? What's up, Greg? Go ahead.
But I was
So
saying that like a big old festival would get people to come, something like that to attract. At one time, did y'all know that Durban had an Essence Festival
No. What?
no.
before Hurricane Katrina? They had a Durban. So Durban is New Orleans' sister city. right?
What?
I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all
I
know
did
about
know that. I did know that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Essence Fest was doing the Essence Fest in New Orleans, and they were doing one in Durban. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Katrina killed it because it killed the original Essence Fest for that year or
Yeah.
whatever have you. So, but something like that would be fire. Get a Beyonce and Rihanna and all of these people will buy all kind of tickets to come for that, and that'll introduce them to SA and be like, oh man, it's really dope over here, and more people start thinking about relocating.
Yeah, yeah. John Mooney said, Station Red, do I need to drive to from San Antonio to Houston for a straight flight to SA? No, there's no straight flights from Houston to SA yet. You have to go
It's from
from
Atlanta.
Atlanta and Jersey.
Yeah, and Atlanta has 2 flights now, Cape Town and Joburg Straight.
Yeah, yeah. So nah, John, you got to go to Atlanta, man.
We find Delta usually has the cheaper flights. That's what we find too.
Ronnie, who you flying with?
United.
Okay, my bad, man. Go ahead and change the trash bag. Go ahead, my bad. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's his job. That's his job. I'm just helping them get the trash bag out.
Let's see.
What's up, Art?
Art says they should offer dual citizenship.
Yeah.
That'll work too. Just make it easier, man.
Let's see. So Glenn Jones says touring an essay in June. Y'all going?
No. All in love. So Glenn Jones touring in South Africa in June.
Oh, who's Glenn Jones?
The singer, Glenn
Man,
Jones.
he had a singer, he had a song. Boy, that boy old, huh?
Yeah, he's shit, 55 maybe.
What are you saying?
I don't know what he's song, but he's old school.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his song, Glenn Jones, man.
Nope, we're not going. Doc aside won't see Ghostface Killer because he just passes rap.
Y'all know it's a horrible off. Everybody with any moral compass know that rap is horrible. Everybody, you listen to a bunch of Negroes talking about selling dope. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's the golden ticket right there.
Yeah, boy, you better put that up. Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
Oh, I ain't gonna lose this. A person can get shot over this.
Wait, what? Lose what?
That passport.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to get mine in June, July.
You have a passport. You have
I'm talking about the visa.
Look, y'all go ahead and buy everything.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of her already. Before we even start recording, I'm tired of her.
Hey, y'all be waiting for a word to come out of that person's mouth. If it's wrong, I'm on you.
I'm on you. That's how it is, man.
I see that. That's gonna be so damn fun. I'm ready to see how Dr. Assad and his wife act, and Khalees and Chloe. I mean Zoe. I said Chloe.
Chloe.
I want to see everybody. I want to see how y'all act.
Like hanging.
I'm the single person that's just gonna be looking.
It might be encouraging to you to see people happy in a relationship.
Because mine was.
We 18 years in. Aside Nathan, which y'all
18 years.
Years. Oh wow.
Y'all got us beat in the marriage, but I've known Adrian since I was
we haven't been married for 18 years. We haven't been married for 18 years. We've been married for like 8.
Don't ask me.
8.
No, we've been married 14 years, but I've known Adrian since I was 20 years old, and I'm 44.
Wow.
What about you, Khalees and Zoe?
It'll be 5 years in August.
Married?
No.
We haven't we're engaged, but we will be getting married in
Well, I mean,
he said keep it a secret.
Thanksgiving Day, we will have one of our ceremonies in Africa. We're gonna have a ceremony in the States as well.
we telling people that. Okay.
I hope we invited.
Sophia says every minute red great red egg is in a new background and location.
Hey, that's how you gonna see me in Joburg. I'm gonna be everywhere.
Let's see. Portia said just her United was working on that airline from the comfort of my country.
What country are you from, Portia?
That's
Yeah,
South
let's
Africa.
know.
Portia is from South Africa.
Yeah, that's one of my.
Was working. Let's see. Just her United. Oh, so she was working for that airline. Oh, okay, from South Africa. She was working for United. That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a good
Y'all
question
know-
right here. So, what happened with this ambassador? What's up with that?
It was a very interesting meeting. We had a closed room discussion, discussing, as an ambassador, his job is to promote the United States. He's the first African American ambassador to South Africa. Ruben Brigatti, I think is how you pronounce his last name. Very intelligent brother, very down to earth. I talked about the work that we're doing at the center, trying to attract the diaspora and engage the diaspora. We talked about climate change. We talked about load shedding. We talked about health disparities. And then we had, let me say now we talked about it. Like I talked about diaspora. Then the sister from WITS, who is over the public health department, talked about, health disparities and health aid. And we all had a conversation about load shedding. Then we invited some third-year international relations students to come in and they asked some questions. And I found very interesting that he said, now he's African American, and we typically don't talk like this, not most of us. But he was like, he advised them to call on the spirits of their ancestors and allow them to be in the presence with them. And I thought that was a very interesting just statement because, most Black folks would call God, call on your Jesus or whomever, so I don't know if he crafted that statement to fit his audience or if that's something that, he really adheres to or whatever have you. But we're supposed to be again with him. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce it, but Tuesday at another situation, we'll be with him again. So it was interesting. My first time meeting him. His bow tie game was fresh.
I saw your yellow bow tie. That was fresh too.
Yeah, your suit was
So
nice.
so this is what you gotta do. So you gotta understand. So when they said we were about to meet him, I went and I looked him up. And every picture I saw, he had on a bow tie. So I went and bought me a bow tie, so we could, have some commonality, so we could be looking like the Muslims, the old FOI Muslims, they bow ties on. Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. You're doing big things, man. You're doing big things. I'm proud of you. I'm pretty sure this wasn't the plan in the beginning, but hey, man, plans change.
That was better. Pies? Like I'm being serious.
What she said?
Are you gonna can you make bean pies?
Oh, look, no, I can't make bean pies. But you can buy my book, Bismillah and Bean Pies, which is about the development of African American Islam through nationalism, which was my master's thesis. So bean pies are the only that's the only Muslim American created dish. All the other Muslim American dishes that people eat come from their native countries, India, Pakistan, all over the Middle East. Black Americans created an authentic American Muslim dish, the bean pie. But that ain't what the book is about. The book is about book ain't about bean pies. It was just trying to say that's our contribution, one of our contributions. We were the first radical Muslims before 9/11. So anyway.
I feel that.
Someone's saying you're gonna miss East St. Louis, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's my home. That's where I was born, and raised for majority of the time. So, yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but not enough to like I want to move back. No,
Yeah, I
I'll
got you.
never
Assad,
forget where I come from. That's my motivation.
either
That's my
Assad
motivation.
or Zoe, can y'all please answer this question? Because I don't know the answer to this.
How long after their retirement visa can you get residency and citizenship of South Africa?
4 years.
4 years after, yeah, 4 years.
Okay.
Then you could apply for permanent residency.
Yeah, boy.
Just like that.
But permanent residency is not citizenship.
No, it's not. It's two different things. But the only difference, like the only significant difference, is that you can't vote as a permanent resident, but you get all the other citizenship protections.
And you get a South African passport.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you would you have? I believe you would have to surrender your U.S. passport. Yes or no?
Oh,
Now if
I
you have
don't
dual
think not.
citizenship,
Now
And I don't think permanent residency you have to surrender your passport. And I
even
would
if you're
never
a dual
advise
citizen,
anybody.
even if you're a dual citizen, you don't have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I mean,
you both
I
citizens. Yeah,
dislike US, but I'm never giving my passport up.
that passport's
Facts.
strong.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
You can
That
do things with that passport that some of these local guys and gals can't do in their country.
Fact,
right.
facts.
And and that sucks, but I mean it is what it is.
Excuse me, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean sometimes
Listen,
you don't have to like some places you don't have to get a visa if you have a South African passport. There's some countries you can go to without a visa.
Yeah.
with a South African passport or American passport?
Yeah,
No, that was a question. With a South African passport or American passport?
with the South African passport.
You don't have to have a visa in certain places.
Mhm.
So how long has Stacey and Red been married? You have to ask my wife that. I'm unsure.
Like about 9 years,
Yeah.
10 years.
9,
No,
8,
10,
7.
10. This is not a negotiation.
Oh. Assad,
10. Not
Assad,
5 guests.
Assad, you are connected. Please plead with them on our behalf to stop with the disaster alert.
Say, man, listen, South Africa better prepare for a lot of foolishness coming from the U.S. with this BRICS thing. Because of this BRICS thing, America is scared. The United States, let me say, is afraid. I believe that BRICS just surpassed the number of members over the G7, right? There's going to be a new currency that's about to enter the world market. So the United States is, the one thing the ambassador said that I found interesting, because one of the questions the students asked was about, nation sovereignty, and we get to make our own decisions if we want to roll with BRICS or whatever have you. And he said sovereign nations can make sovereign decisions, and other sovereign nations will respond to those decisions. And that basically means, the U.S. is going to kind of do what it has to do to either interrupt or dismantle what is going on. So I think a lot of nations around the world, as they join BRICS, as this new shift in world power takes place, you're going to see a lot of things coming from the United States that'd be very disturbing to a lot of people, to a lot of nations. But what do you expect a nation that has had power for the last 100 years to do when they see themselves beginning to lose power?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like cats with their backs against the wall, all
Yeah.
claws out.
Yeah, pretty soon it's gonna be whatever.
I think this right here is
That's the
the
song.
song from Glenn.
Yeah. Gotta
Gotta
get you.
get you
Yeah, I know the song. Okay.
right tonight.
Please don't sing.
Yeah.
Please don't stop
Oh
singing.
no. I was thinking Foxy Brown. Maybe I'm stupid. That was
That is, that is, that's
oh,
the that's the sample from the Foxy Brown song.
That is
oh,
but
Yeah.
there
yeah.
That song sampled the Glenn song, I guess.
All right, Greg, I appreciate it.
I just ordered bean pies and it didn't last long.
Bean pies do be rolling.
I love bean pies.
I never tasted a bean pie.
So
Really?
good.
Well, go to
It's,
your nearest Nation Islam mosque and get you one.
They be selling it on 25th Street, but that
Go
and
get you
news
one.
papers. But I don't buy them though.
It sound nasty, because I ain't gonna lie, it sound nasty. Bean pie, boy, things
Right.
roll. Tastes like sweet potato pie.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
I
the
might
guy
have to
Greg from
try.
the same city, and we used to have guys selling bean pies. I can't remember the guys' names, but they used to be out there selling pies. We used to look at them like they was crazy
Yeah.
because we didn't know no better.
Say, but they used to be out there in New Orleans. It's about 400 degrees outside. They got a full suit on and a bow
Yeah,
tie. Yeah, selling newspapers and bean pies, bruh.
yeah.
Yep. That's how
Walking
they
in
Yeah.
be
the
on
middle,
25th
walking in
Street.
the middle of the road.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, there was a brother, man. Y'all can go look his video up on, I think it's called Rare Videos on YouTube. A brother named um, Roosevelt Muhammad. They got some rare entertainment or something like that. It's like they talk about all these street gangsters and stuff from New Orleans. They got a brother named Roosevelt Muhammad. Now, when I knew him, his name was Micey. And bro, this the God honest truth. When Micey used to get in shootouts, you know how people duck when they shoot? He was
Yeah.
the person that would stand up and walk towards the person he was shooting that was shooting at him. I'm talking
Wow,
about certified gangster. And that boy a
wow,
whole Muslim now. that boy a whole Muslim now.
wow.
Like you can't get him to curse, you can't get him to drink, you can't get him to be a whole Muslim now.
Hey,
Yeah. And
okay.
he said he heard Minister Farrakhan one time, once, and changed his whole life.
That's what's up. Well, this question here is another good one. I had said Zoe and Assad, but hell, I got to ask Rick. I got to put Red in this one here too. Does the retirement visa cover your immediate family, wife, kids? Thanks for the information, y'all.
There'll be a company
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll get what they call an accompanied person's visa. And you have to make sure that retirement income can cover them.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Let's see. The Black Dawn said BRICS is coming up with a reserve currency to replace the USD. The US is very concerned about that.
I
Big
bet
old
they are.
facts.
I
I'm
bet they
concerned
do.
about it too, because I get paid in US. I need that to hold up for a minute. Let me get my money straight first. Yeah, I had a few years of a plan with this little money I got. Hold off on that. Hold on.
Right.
Let's come back to
So Jimmy says, point of correction to Doc Assad. The first African American to serve as United States ambassador to South Africa was from 2013 to 2016, and it was Patrick Godsford
Mm.
during the Obama presidency.
Well, thank you, brother. I didn't know. I thought that's what they told me yesterday, so I might repeat erroneous information, but I'm gonna show double check right now because I don't like to be wrong. Let me double check.
Maybe he wasn't African American. Maybe he was black.
Because that last name doesn't sound like a black last. Doesn't sound. How you pronounce that?
Godsford.
Jasper. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a typical black last name.
Yeah, he might have been American and he might have been black, but he might not have been an African American.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna pull him up. What the name is?
Patrick
Patrick
uh,
Gasper.
Gaspard.
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 So you're gonna learn today.
I want to know if I'm wrong. I just a lot of stuff I need to correct because I wrote. Nope, he sure was former U.S. ambassador. He looked black. When he was born, in. Nope, he ain't no. He born in Kinshasa. Yeah,
What's
that's what
that?
it is. Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, of the Congo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess he got to be American citizen to hold such a
So he
high.
was African American, but not like
The
a
other kind of
descendant of
like,
slavery African
yeah,
American.
yeah. But he went to Columbia. He went to so yeah, I mean, so yeah, he's African American. So there's a point of let's like put a little asterisk right there. You know what I'm saying? Like a little asterisk.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we would say like native born African American or something like that.
Okay.
Let's see. South Creation said, I can just picture myself with an SA passport and my Southern down South accent. I never sound like a South African.
I think
So-
South Creation from New Orleans. I think that dude from New Orleans.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny, like showing up at the counter with the South African passport. I'm like, hello, I'm here. I'm here visiting from South Africa.
What?
Yo, I don't know where the hell she got that accent from just now, but
Like, what the hell is that?
hey, yo, speaking of somebody from New Orleans, a guy called me today named Ivory. I saw it.
Hmm?
A guy called me from Ivory. You said he from your hood.
What part of the city you from?
I don't know, but he's here now. He got here today.
His name Ivory.
Ivory. He said he talked to you on the phone a couple times.
He's he from New Orleans, but he live in Atlanta.
Yes.
Act like this guy.
Yeah, he from New Orleans.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
now.
from the city.
He called me earlier today.
Oh, all right. He might have tried to reach out to me, but ain't no telling if I was answering calls and stuff.
Let me see.
Let's see.
Gotta get that supreme bean pie straight from Chicago. Yeah,
Supreme bean or supreme bean?
it's I guess it's bean pie, BAN, but I don't know.
But I
He
mean,
might be saying
supreme
something else.
bean pie seems like it applies too.
Yeah, it does. It does. In many ways.
Let's see. Gregory Tucker says Red just gave Stapes the real death stare. Which
Get used to
time?
that. Get used to that.
Oh, look, correction, bean pie.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when I said the pie and where me and my man grew up at, his name was Brother Ruby.
Let's see. Mike says, really? The USA doesn't seem to care much about possible BRICS currency. Listen to these Americans. No concern here. Laugh face, green, smiling. I guess that's an emoji. It just didn't come through on the text.
Mm.
It must be an iPhone.
Yo, Zoe ain't even look up just now.
Right. Yo, but y'all shit. Zoe was in the Air Force. She just
Oh, so you're in the Air Force.
stoic and
Oh, snap.
happy in the throat.
So how long were you in the Air Force?
I was in the Air Force, so the weekend warrior, 4.5 years. I had to get out before Dummy became president. Cause no thanks.
Y'all know Adrian was in the Air Force too, huh?
Oh,
Really?
Adrian was a second lieutenant.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
Yeah, her daddy was in the Air Force for like 30 years or something crazy like that.
Wow.
So we got all vets.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you was in the Army,
The
Red?
Army, the hardest one there is.
Wow.
Man, I
Army?
was in the Army too.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I did 6 years, man.
Man, I went through ROTC, so let me say I ain't go enlisted. So if I'll tell y'all the story offline. But yeah, Adrian was in the Army. I mean the Air Force. And she did 4 years and got out. And yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got to be a disabled veteran. I got hurt, man.
Doc Nicky was in the military too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
talk.
word.
We got the
Yeah.
same thing. We got the same stuff going on.
I was
So
hoping
you
they
got
could get on. I was hoping they could get on because they the last couple that's going to be here. and the newest couple.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? To the SA scene. So it'd have been nice for these 96 people to actually be able to meet them.
Yeah. I like this comment talking about, so that is a concern for SA right now because they signed I don't know if it was the Geneva agreement, some type of agreement that SA is involved in. Don't quote me on no Geneva, but where that any like wanted man, like wanted um leader or whatever comes to SA, they would agree to arrest him, and Putin is wanted right now. He's under warrant for arrest. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to see what SA is going to do. SA ain't finna arrest that man.
No,
Wow.
no.
They just made an agreement with why would they arrest him? Stop it. It ain't finna
Yeah,
happen.
we was in an Uber a couple of days ago, coming from Rosebank, I believe, and we heard that on the radio. Me and Red looked at each other like, "What in the hell? They got Putin has a warrant for his arrest?" He was like,
So did
"Wow."
Donald Trump. Donald Trump's supposed to be he's supposed to get arrested last week. I don't know what happened.
He supposed to been
I
arrested
was
4 years ago.
Right.
You know?
Who's
Right.
that?
4 years
I
ago.
was waiting for that. Cause that was gonna set off all kind of stuff. I was just gonna sit back and watch. Oh,
Yeah.
look at the white man going crazy.
Yeah, he had an
Y'all know
insurrection. Like, you know, white terrorism is.
Yo, if they arrest Trump, black people better stay in the house.
all day,
Them,
strapped
them
up,
white people gonna
just
go
like this.
crazy. They gonna go crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean, we already had an insurrection. Like, what's next?
Yeah. What's next?
Well,
It's gonna be crazy.
the grand jury is set for to take a break for a month. So yeah, it's yeah.
See, I think what he did was smart, man. He preempted that arrest by going on his little social media platform saying they gonna arrest me. So that
On
gave his
Tuesday.
people, that gave his people time. He did that like on a Friday. He said they're gonna arrest me on Tuesday. That gave his people the whole weekend to get riled up and angry. He said, no, we can't arrest him now. We're gonna have to let this calm down, and we're gonna have to issue the warrant at midnight and arrest him at 4 a.m, and he'll be out by the time it hits the news type stuff. You know, they have to be cautious and careful. And then what Secret Service go when you arrest the president? That's the question. Because the
You gonna
president got
stand
Secret
down?
Service
Like,
for life.
Well,
Yeah.
they take a vacation and get on. They like I'm like
But he would be in the nicest federal prison. Like federal prison is like, what do you call that? Country club.
Camp there. Yeah.
Yeah,
like timeout.
put them in Rikers.
like Martha Stewart when she was in prison. Like she was living nice in prison. She
Yeah.
She came out just as healthy as she wanted to. She didn't look like somebody
She just
else's
did a
grandmother that
bid.
was in prison.
And didn't she start selling pots when she got out?
Yeah, she started selling all kind of stuff. She
Started
became best friends with Snoop. Like,
Crazy.
how did
The
she get
weirdest
street cred from
relationship.
going to jail for embezzlement? Was it embezzlement, right? Something like that.
That's what.
Something sneaky.
Well, no, it was inside trading.
It was insider
It was
trading.
insider trading.
Inside trading. Okay.
Did she call somebody? Did she say nigger?
She probably did. No,
No,
that was
the other cooking. That's the other cooking lady. That's the other one. That was
I know
Paula
one of them
Dean.
white ladies.
That's the
said that.
accent that Red was saying.
No,
earlier.
that was Paula Dean. When I tell you my feelings was so hurt when Paula Dean went down for that, yo. I was so mad. I was down bad. I was like, so you mean I can't make this pound cake no more?
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Paula Dean got some good recipes. And she put a lot of butter in that stuff too.
Man, what? Best recipe.
Amazing. Her banana pudding recipe that has the chestnut cookies on fam.
Now I can't enjoy it because you had to just go out here and say the N-word. Like, just the only white lady that I had any kind of faith in.
Paula Dean?
Yeah. But I knew it. You know what I'm saying? It was just something about the way she talked.
I don't even
So,
remember who she
next
is.
one is
That
America is still
Paula
not.
Dean
I
impression,
need
bro.
my glasses on. I need my glasses on.
See, Tavani says America is still the world's superpower. They make no
Make
mistake.
no
They're a falling empire, just like Roman Empire. They prioritize entertainment like Hollywood instead of being productive.
That's the new Babylon.
yeah. But that media is important though. That media is what makes everybody think that America is that great shining city on the hill, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
so
it also convinces so many people when America's doing like human rights atrocities around the world that they were on the that America is right. So they use the media to and Hollywood to manipulate minds, you know.
PR, U.S. PR is crazy.
So John Mooney wants to know, hey Doc, what's the difference between Shreveport, Lafayette, and New Orleans?
The
Bro,
Buddha
I was
and the
about to say
Word.
something real smart. But let me say it like this here. New Orleans is legally a part of Louisiana, but it ain't got nothing to do with Louisiana. It's a whole different world. The people don't talk the same, they don't look the same, they don't eat the same. Lafayette, they eat the same food. Um, they don't act the same, don't have the same. Ain't no second lines in Lafayette. Ain't no you know, whatever cultural traditions, Indian masking and all that type of stuff. And Shreveport is southern Arkansas. That's what that is. It's southern Arkansas. Lafayette, I would say culturally, New Orleans, Lafayette, and Lake Charles, in terms of food culture, are very similar because we eat the same stuff. But New Orleans is still its own world. And I stand on that. It's like I'm from New Orleans, not Louisiana.
Mm.
Facts.
So that sounds like you, Great Red. Like if I say, yo, I'll be saying, Red, yo, what's up with St. Louis? Nah. You mean East St. Louis?
Yes.
He'll correct
Yeah.
me in a minute. Nah. East St. Louis, man. Get it
Yeah.
right.
We'll,
And
we'll,
and
we'll
then say
cross
it with
that
an
bridge.
attitude.
We'll cross that bridge, man. They different over there. I
Yeah.
mean, we
Orleans is different.
savage over here, but we we got a code over here. In St. Louis, they on a whole different. They like on a motherfucking what's that purge? They on the purge level over there.
Ooh,
They
What?
don't
yeah.
have they don't have no code. Like when they just doing stuff over there, like drive-bys and stuff over there and killing kids. We don't do that over here. But the stuff
Wow.
we got going over here is beef between people they know each other. You know what I mean? Like it ain't no random killings like that. You know what I mean? The killings that
Yeah.
happen, that's that circle. That's what's going on. It ain't no random drive-bys and killing kids. No, we don't do that over here. But
Okay.
they lump us all together because you
The
know how they
name.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
name. Somebody say regarding Gasper, if we have to go by Dr. Size logic, Obama was also an asterisk president since his father was from Kenya. I mean, that's laugh out loud. I feel you, but that's what people said. If anybody remembers it, we claimed him as the first black president. We did.
Mm.
We did claim him as the first black president. But let me tell you something. If Obama would have come out with a white wife, he'd have
Mm.
never won. It was when he came out with that black woman from the Cabrini Green housing projects in Chicago, we were like, okay, he black. And then he had that black pastor, Reverend Jeremiah Wright, in that church, which was a
Mm.
pro-black church, right? So, but you have people who say, yo, well, he ain't come from this tradition. So he had to learn those traditions. He went to that black church, he married that black woman and learn those African American traditions. And there's nothing wrong with us having our own traditions or whatever have you. It's like me saying, like, I don't know, if I became president of South Africa, I might be black, but I ain't Zulu or Xhosa or something like that, and people would point that out. You know what I'm saying? And South Africans have embraced us and loved us, and we embraced and loved Obama. But there is an asterisk there. It's like Obama ain't the descendant of a slave, right? So it's certain things that he that we know that we've experienced, like with our grandmamas, sitting in, black women know about sitting in the kitchen, getting their hair done and having that hot comb burn the back of their ear. You know what I'm saying? Obama don't know about that. So it's eating chitlins and hog maw. I don't eat it, but you know what I'm saying? But black folk in America know about that. So it is a little asterisk, but he did his best to be culturally integrated into us.
Yeah.
And also, at the end of the day, the president of the United States is customer service representative for the 1% in the Federal Reserve. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, he represents the empire. You know what I'm saying?
so
He represents the empire. He don't represent black people or brown people or white people or Africans or nothing. He represents the interests of the United States.
yeah, and no, like I said, no shade to his accomplishment. And like my mom, when he won, she called me, and she was crying, and I was like, I know she was excited that we had our first black president, but she also knows her daughter, and I was just like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie, I was Team Obama. I got a shirt. I got a picture of me with a shirt with an Obama shirt on in Egypt. And it was amazing at that time because it was 2009, and he had just got inaugurated. I was on my way to Tanzania. Adrian was in Tanzania, and I'm telling you, I'm walking down the street in Egypt and Cairo with an Obama shirt on, and people were pointing at me, Obama, Obama. It was so much just excitement and hope that he was going to do something and be something different. And he was the most status quo president that we ever had. I mean, he ain't changed. He just stayed there a good 8 years. One thing we could say, he didn't have any scandals. He wasn't Donald Trump.
He was.
But we thought
He
hope
wasn't.
and change. Huh?
I said he wasn't Bill Clinton
or Trump.
getting a little. What's her
Yeah.
name?
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Bill Clinton.
Again,
Shout
Michelle.
out
Malaysia.
Quick line.
I feel like that whole Bill Clinton thing, like, I feel like we did not need to know about that. Like, I feel like we didn't need to know any of that. Like, none of it. That sounds like a personal problem.
Mm.
It was hilarious though. You got
it was the butt of many jokes. I always wonder why she still had that dress and why she ain't take it to the cleaner. I just
Right. That seemed like a setup. That seemed like the Republicans sitting in there. But y'all noticed that Bill Clinton and Hillary been buku quiet lately. You ain't heard nothing from them.
they got two different houses living their best lives.
living their best
I'm
life.
telling you, they're not together. They're not.
Mm.
Yeah.
She got a
But
whole woman.
Oh man.
You want to go down that road?
What?
I said she got a whole woman.
Because it says she got a woman. But that's the stuff that Trump was saying, and people, thought it was funny.
Trump ain't been lying about what he said. What I like about Trump, man, he be outing them rich people bad.
He do.
Rich people, he need to out himself.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He outing everybody else. He needs to let people know what he's doing. Let them know that he's broke.
Right.
Man.
All right, y'all.
I'm voting for Trump.
We gonna get up
I know,
out.
because it's late for you.
Yeah. So I think we sum this up in a second. But before we do that, everybody that's watching, please subscribe and like everybody's channels.
Hey, what did homeboy say? Don't be lurking. What did he say? Don't be lurking.
I don't know.
Oh, stop lurking and start liking.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
stop.
what he said.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
yeah.
It's been 100 people consistently on this live for the last hour.
Yes.
That means that we should have at least 100 likes.
So get out there and like the videos and subscribe to everybody's channels. We got Khalees, we got Great Reds Grade 8, and Assad Malik PMD. Damn PMD. PhD.
Old school.
PhD.
What do you know about PMD, boy?
I know it, man. I know that. I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm hip hop. So
But
Go ahead.
We just want to let y'all know that if you hit that like button, you will automatically become a premium member of this TTN society, and our love and blessings will come through the subscribe and the like button directly into your body. So don't miss out on your blessings. Hit the like button and subscribe and share this video, y'all. Anybody have any final thoughts that you want to leave our 87 viewers with?
Hey, Stacy, is you gonna be recording recording when I come?
You know what? I got you.
I thought about that because we always saying that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be recording everybody that's coming in.
I got you. I got you.
Getting our footage and stuff.
I got you. Same thing with Khalees. I got you.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So Doc, I think it'd be only appropriate if you take us out with your sayings, Doc.
That's an intro. How we gonna turn out an outro?
Do your intro outro.
I don't have no outro. I'll just be like, peace, we out. But I will say this. I'm trying to eat milk. Y'all ever eat a raw lemon? Like no salt on it or nothing?
Yeah.
Nah,
Peeling off?
Oh, you
Yeah.
I do
desperate.
because I got a country mama. Yeah, we got country ways, man.
Oh, that's
Eating
country.
it.
You ever see people eat the whole onions? They just bite into it like an apple.
Not no onion. I say a lemon. I ain't gonna eat it.
No,
Oh.
an onion.
Did you do that before?
No.
I feel my
I
teeth
know
falling
I
out.
know old people that just be eating onions.
So when I was online pledging, they had something called Sigma apples. And so they gave us this apple. I mean, not an apple, it was an onion, and they were making us eat it raw. And the big brother came to me and he said, no, look, I know it's nasty, man. Spit it out. So I thought he was on my side for a second, right? So I spit it in his hand, and that boy smacked me clean across my face with them nasty onions, man. I'll never forget that. Because that was one of the few times in my life I thought about killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He smacked me.
Tomatoes is fine to eat. Tomatoes is good to eat. Right.
Yeah, I eat tomatoes. So I'll do that.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you never had a tomato with like some lemon pepper, garlic seasoning on it, just take the tomato, just sprinkle a little bit on that bite, and just
that sound fire.
So good.
That's actually
so good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Egg salad sandwich, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the bomb too.
Egg
but y'all, man,
salad
we got, yeah.
Y'all is real country over there.
Yeah.
Say, but you ain't never ate no egg salad sandwich?
Oh, egg salad.
You saw egg sandwich?
See, Ronnie Rich.
Egg salad sandwich.
See, Ronnie Rich. He's like, nah, give me some bacon in the egg, and then we got a good sandwich. So you rich.
Like,
what's egg salad? Now I'm lost. Now
it's basically like, think about tuna fish, and instead of putting tuna in it,
just eggs. Yeah,
eggs and mayo.
Say, bro, I'm starting to think Ronnie grew up with a white picket fence outside, bro. You ain't know nothing about the poor hood, man. Say, bro, you ain't never had a serb sandwich neither.
Nah, I ate serb sandwiches. I ate ketchup and mustard sandwiches, spam sandwiches, sugar sandwiches, honey sandwiches. Well, syrup mostly, but sometimes we add honey. Bologna, government cheese, hard
Bag,
to milk cheese.
Say, but government cheese make the best mushroom cheese.
Yes, it do.
Yeah, government cheese make the best. I don't know if they even give government cheese anymore. Huh?
It hurt your stomach though, bad.
They be feeling like that block it come in.
Right. You microwave that mug forever. It don't melt.
It not melt.
Look at Art say egg salad sandwiches on some Wonder Bread, big old facts.
Oh, that's smart. You sure right.
Yeah, that's Art, y'all.
Who's the oodles and noodles baby?
All of us.
I did.
I still eat them.
I stopped. I had to stop. It was messing up my stomach.
Yeah, that's a lot of sodium.
It was messing up my stomach.
I ain't playing with you. That's the
Hey,
go-to.
how you eat? How you eat yours? How y'all eat y'all ramen noodles?
I need
Oh,
Old Bay.
Oh,
See what that is?
Atlanta sausage.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't use the packet. I use Old Bay, soy sauce, and sometimes hot sauce. But mostly
Yeah.
Old Bay is the most important.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
used
gotta
to use
put it
like
hot.
chicken broth. I use like chicken broth or like bouillon, chicken bouillon, and then I put like my little seasonings in there.
Oh wow,
Fancy.
sound good.
Yo,
The final boss stage for the ramen noodles.
hey, yo,
I
Reg,
call
I'm
mine
telling you,
gourmet noodles. I
Reg,
call
you
them
better bring
gourmet
all
noodles.
that stuff with you, man.
No, I got ramen noodles
They
here.
don't taste as good.
They
ain't
do.
the
They
same.
better.
They ain't the same, man.
The noodles are better here.
Nah,
I tasted them there. I like the theirs.
you like them here?
Yeah.
I don't like them, man. And make sure you bring some mayo.
Bring us
Oh
some mayo.
yeah. Yeah,
I
Ronnie,
can
Not
bring me
just
some
bring
blue
mayo.
plate.
Bring us mayo.
I told you, I told you on one of your lives, man. Bring some mayo.
Bring us mayo.
So I can get that through customs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah,
If
just
not, I got
don't
a
tell
homeboy
them
to show
about it.
you how to smuggle something.
yeah,
You
this
gotta tell
chicken
them.
here. Yo, Ronnie, let me tell you this, Ronnie. If I can bring 10 bottles of liquor, if I can bring 10 bottles of liquor through customs, you can bring some mayo.
Look, I just bought a whole pack of the mayo.
Yeah, bro.
You guys can make your own.
It's not the
It don't taste the
same.
same.
It's not
Man,
as fluffy.
the white
It's
man
like
mayonnaise is
more
better.
heavy.
Not a white man mayonnaise.
What did you say?
He's stupid.
Your son said.
He's stupid.
Hey, y'all, time for us to rock and roll. It's already 12 o'clock, midnight, our side.
Oh man. All right, yeah, family. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm about to roll. I got a meeting in the morning.
All
So
right,
peace.
peace out, brother.
Peace out, y'all. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, love y'all. See y'all.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.
Peace out, Greg.
Did you call him Greg?